that really resonates with me as well, because what you're saying is that being surrounded by many languages is kind of like a natural thing for you, right?
Yeah.
It's not something that you are per se afraid of. Uh,
No, I was a very courageous and adventurous kid. I just wanted to speak to everyone.
yeah, for sure, and probably you would agree that for sure that's one of the things that has made me successful with languages is that I'm
Yeah, how
literally
many do you speak? Seven?
yeah, I speak and understand seven.
Okay.
Exactly. But yeah, that's probably you would agree that it's one of the main kind of things already your disposition, that are you afraid of it, or how do you view a language per se, if you are accustomed to it as a child already, right?
Yes, for sure. Like, had I been a shy child, or had I been, can I say, like, traumatized basically in a school system very early
Yeah.
by the grades and a teacher who shouldn't really be a teacher, had it been my story, I don't think I would be like speaking and understanding these languages, or that I would even become a linguist or a language mentor or a lover of languages. So it all depends on your own attitude, but as you said, like also on what you hear and what other people tell you about learning languages and about languages themselves. Yeah, definitely. I agree. That may hinder your progress or even your entire journey.
Yeah, for sure. To all people listening and watching, you, Laura, speak and understand 8 languages. It was cool that when I watched one of your videos, when you went over this, it was cool that you brought this out, that the title wasn't I speak 8 languages, but it was
Yeah.
more so of a, I speak and understand 8 languages. And there is a massive difference, right? Um,
Yes, there is. Yeah, but this is also a source of the most negative comments that I get. People get offended that I don't speak 8 languages, but I say, hey, it's in the title.
yeah, for sure. Because of these, I speak 10 languages, or I learned the language in 7 days videos that people tend to do,
Yeah.
which are so harmful. We can start about your own story as well. Like, how did you arrive to speaking and understanding 8 languages? What's the story and where did it start?
It started, like, I cannot take all the credit because it started thanks to my family's passion for travel. And when you live in Central Europe or just in Europe, you have so many opportunities to just go across the border and find people who speak a totally different language. And my family traveled literally everywhere. We spent every summer in a car just traveling. And we had a family in France, we had my parents' friends in Czechia, and we just traveled. And when I was very little, I listened. I listened to the radio when we were traveling, or I listened to adults having conversations in different languages, or I just wanted to meet new friends and make friends when I was traveling and I was a kid and I wanted to do something with myself when my parents were doing something else. And sometimes I tried to just, use Polish or any amount of English that I spoke at the time to communicate, but I couldn't. And there were these language barriers. But I was a kid, I didn't care, and I just wanted to speak, so I was absorbing everything that I listened to when I was in Czech Republic. In the Czech Republic, many times I picked up just, dziękuję, na zdrowie, or something, which were phrases similar to Polish, and I was like, oh, so you can speak them, like you can say them, speak this language with a different intonation, and this is Czech? That's cool. Of course, I didn't know that Czech was more complicated than that, but I was picking things up. And that's how it all started, with almost every single language except for English, because my parents enrolled me in an English course at my kindergarten. So that was just something that I started learning in a structured way. But every other language, I was just picking it up as I went.